You probably think you're fine. You walk, you move, you go about your day, but something is quietly breaking down inside you. You don't notice it at first. But one day, you struggle to rise from a chair. Climbing a flight of stairs leaves you breathless. Carrying groceries feels like lifting bricks. And just like that, your body is sending you a warning, but it whispers, not shouts. This isn't about aging. This is about something far more subtle and far more dangerous: muscle atrophy. The slow decline. It creeps in without permission. At first, your legs just feel a little tired. But over time, weakness settles in. What used to be simple, daily motions, standing up, walking, getting out of bed, begin to require more effort. And most people chalk it up to getting older. But here's the truth: it's not just age. It's what age does to your muscles if you're not fighting back. Your legs are the first to lose strength. And once they do, a cascade of problems begins. Your risk of falling skyrockets. Your coordination starts to suffer. Your sense of balance becomes unreliable. And it only takes one fall, one slip, one stumble, one accident. Suddenly, your independence vanishes. You're hospitalized. You're stuck in recovery. And the road back becomes longer, harder, and more painful than you imagined. But here's the part no one tells you. This spiral? It's 100% preventable. The secret we ignore: most people assume the only way to stay strong is to hit the gym. While exercise matters, it's only part of the story. Your strength, especially as you age, depends just as much on what you eat as what you do. The right nutrients can preserve your bones, fuel your muscles, and help your legs stay strong and dependable for years. Yet hardly anyone talks about the power of food in keeping your body agile, mobile, and energized. That's why in today's video, we're breaking down 6 essential foods that can dramatically reduce leg weakness, keep your muscles active, and help you stay on your feet, literally. Some of these ingredients are already sitting in your pantry, but chances are you're not consuming enough of them to make a real difference. So stay with me. Watch this to the end. Your future self will thank you for it. And before we dive into the first powerful food on the list, do something simple that can change your health journey forever. Click that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, we bring you life-changing insights that help you move better, feel stronger, and live longer. Your body is worth that click. Now, let's get started. What if one of the most powerful tools for fighting muscle decline wasn't a supplement or a workout plan, but something already in your kitchen? Yes, it might be hiding right there on your counter or at the bottom of your fridge drawer: the sweet potato. But not just any carbohydrate bomb. This root vegetable delivers a unique kind of fuel that your aging muscles desperately need. Why energy matters more with age: as we get older, our body's ability to produce and store usable energy begins to fade. This isn't something most people notice overnight. It's a gradual loss of stamina. Suddenly, that quick walk to the mailbox leaves you winded. You pause halfway up the stairs. Carrying a few grocery bags feels like dragging a weight. You might still have the strength, but not the endurance. And that's the silent thief here. Energy loss is what slowly strips away your ability to move freely, and to do so without burning out halfway through the day. Where sweet potatoes come in. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates, and that's not just a buzzword. Complex carbs are broken down slowly, meaning they provide a steady release of energy rather than a sharp spike and crash. Your muscles thrive on this kind of fuel. It supports sustained effort instead of leaving you drained after a burst of activity. Unlike simple sugars or ultra-processed grains, sweet potatoes feed your body over time, which means you stay powered longer. That's essential if you're trying to preserve leg strength and keep fatigue from creeping in. Whether you're walking the dog, working in the garden, or doing light exercise, that steady supply of energy helps your muscles function more effectively. Added benefits you didn't expect. They're not just energy boosters. Sweet potatoes come loaded with potassium, which helps regulate nerve signals, and muscle contractions; magnesium, which combats muscle cramps and fatigue; vitamin C, which supports tissue repair and helps reduce inflammation; and fiber, which promotes digestive health and prevents blood sugar spikes. It's the perfect nutritional profile for someone who wants to keep their legs strong, joints healthy, and energy levels balanced. Even better, They're incredibly versatile. Roast them, mash them, slice them into fries, or cube them into stews. Sweet potatoes can be part of almost any meal. The takeaway: most people overlook foods like this. They think strength comes only from weights or intense workouts. But what you feed your body is just as important, especially when you're trying to resist the natural decline that comes with aging. And sweet potatoes? They're one of your best allies in that fight. Stick with me because the next food we're about to reveal is even more surprising and equally powerful for maintaining muscle health. If you thought sweet potatoes were good, wait until you see what's next. When you think of strong legs and resilient muscles, fish probably isn't the first thing that comes to mind. But beneath the surface of this simple food lies a potent, almost medicinal force, one that doesn't just feed your body, but actively rebuilds and protects your muscles from decline. And the king of that category? Salmon. The muscle-protein connection. Muscles thrive on protein. It's the raw material your body needs to repair and regenerate tissue. Without enough of it, especially as you age, your body starts tearing down more muscle than it builds. That's when your legs get weaker. That's when the stairs start to look steeper. That's when daily movement becomes exhausting. Here's the issue. Most people think they're getting enough protein, but they aren't. And even when they are, it's not always the right kind. Salmon delivers not just high-quality protein, but a form that your body can easily absorb and use. Every bite gives your cells the tools they need to repair damaged muscle fibers and support strength maintenance, especially in your lower body. Why salmon is different, but protein is just the beginning. Salmon is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that go far beyond heart health. When your muscles are inflamed from overuse, underuse, or aging, they don't function efficiently. This inflammation leads to stiffness, pain, and slower recovery after even small efforts. Omega-3s act like internal firefighters. They calm muscle inflammation, speed up recovery, and support flexibility and mobility, all crucial for keeping your legs active and strong. Bonus benefits that matter. Salmon also supplies vitamin D, critical for bone strength and muscle coordination. B vitamins, especially B12, which fuels energy production at the cellular level. Selenium and potassium, minerals essential for muscle contraction and nerve function. These aren't just nice extras, they're part of a complete system that protects your muscle integrity, bone density, and balance. A real-life shift. Start including salmon in your weekly meals, grilled, baked, or even in quality canned form, and over time, you may notice less fatigue when walking, more stability when standing, easier movement through daily tasks. It's not about building bodybuilder-level muscle. It's about staying independent, avoiding weakness, and giving your legs the fuel they need to serve you well, not just now, but for years to come. Coming up, the next food may surprise you. It's humble, it's cheap, and it's likely in your kitchen right now. But most people eat it the wrong way and miss out on its full power to keep your muscles firm and your body agile. Let's keep going. Your transformation is just getting started. You've walked past them 100 times. You probably have a carton sitting in your fridge right now. But what you might not realize is this. One of the most powerful tools for preventing muscle loss, especially in your legs, is wrapped in a fragile oval shell. We're talking about eggs. The truth about this simple superfood: eggs are far more than just a breakfast staple. They're a nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to muscle repair and strength maintenance. And if you're feeling your legs getting weaker or your stamina starting to fade, your body might be missing something that eggs can supply in abundance. At the center of every egg is complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids your muscles require to grow, repair, and stay strong. Most plant-based proteins fall short here, but eggs deliver everything in one efficient package. Why your legs depend on these aminos?
Your body can't store amino acids the way it stores fat or carbs. That means you need a regular supply, especially if you want to rebuild the muscle that's been lost over time. Legs are among the first to suffer when protein intake drops, and that leads to a chain reaction. Your stride shortens. Your knees feel unstable. Tasks like standing from the couch or walking uphill become taxing.
Adding eggs to your diet helps break that cycle. But that's not all. Eggs also provide a critical nutrient that most people are shockingly deficient in: choline. Choline plays a major role in muscle control and communication between nerves and muscles. Without enough of it, your coordination can suffer, something especially dangerous as you age. And let's not forget vitamin D and B12, both found in eggs, both vital for energy production, bone strength, and neuromuscular performance. The whole HG versus just the whites. Here's where many people go wrong. They skip the yolk, thinking it's unhealthy. But that golden center is where most of the nutrients live, including healthy fats that help with nutrient absorption and keep you feeling satisfied longer. The whites carry the protein, but the yolk completes the picture. If you're aiming for leg strength and better mobility, you want the whole egg. How to use them? Scrambled, boiled, poached, or added into stir-fries, eggs are one of the most affordable, versatile, and accessible muscle-protecting foods on the planet. Just 2 per day can start tipping the balance back in your favor. Real impact, fast. People who start eating more whole eggs as part of a balanced, protein-rich diet often report better balance, less leg fatigue, quicker recovery after walking or exercise, and even improved posture. Stay tuned. The next food on our list is small but mighty, often overlooked, yet packed with the minerals your muscles crave. Stick with me because every choice you make now is building the strength you'll rely on later. It's green, it's leafy, and you've heard it's good for you since childhood. But what if I told you that spinach, yes, that simple vegetable, could be the secret weapon your muscles have been starving for? Not just for iron, not just for vitamins, but for the mineral balance your legs need to keep you upright, mobile, and strong. The leg strength mineral you might be missing. We often talk about protein and calories when it comes to building muscle, but your muscles rely just as much on minerals to function. One of the most crucial? Magnesium. It regulates muscle contraction, prevents cramping, and allows your muscles to relax and recover after use. And guess what? Spinach is loaded with it. If your legs often feel tight, tired, or shaky, or if you're waking up at night with charley horses or calf spasms, there's a high chance your body is crying out for more magnesium. Spinach doesn't just provide magnesium. It also contains potassium, which supports hydration, and muscle signaling calcium, important for nerve impulses and bone strength. Iron, vital for oxygen transport and endurance, and vitamin K, essential for joint and bone stability. It's basically a leg support system in leafy form. The underrated power of greens. We tend to overlook spinach because it's simple. It's not trendy. But here's the truth. Incorporating dark leafy greens like spinach into your diet a few times a week can dramatically impact your energy levels, circulation, and muscle tone, especially in the lower body. Add it to smoothies, stir it into soups, sauté it with garlic, or toss it into salads. You don't need to eat a mountain of it. Even a handful here and there begins to shift your nutritional foundation towards strength and vitality. The big picture, let's take a step back. We've covered 5 powerful foods in this video: sweet potatoes for sustained energy, salmon for high-quality protein and anti-inflammatory omega-3s, eggs for complete amino acids, and choline, spinach for essential minerals, and we hinted at a 6th, which we'll dive into in a future video. Each one might seem small on its own, but together they form a nutritional defense system, a daily shield against leg weakness, balance loss, and early muscle decline. They help you stay mobile, independent, and pain-free not just now, but well into the future. Your next step starts here. If you've ever noticed yourself getting more tired than usual, if climbing stairs feels tougher than it used to, or if you felt even a hint of instability in your stride, don't ignore it. The changes you make today in what you eat, how you move, and how you care for your body could mean the difference between a strong, mobile future and a slow, silent decline. So here's what to do next. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
We post weekly health insights just like this: simple, practical, science-based tips that can literally change the way you age. And while you're at it, tap that like button to help this message reach others who need it. Your health is worth more than guesswork. It's time to take it back, one smart choice at a time.